Hey everyone, welcome to the CameronExplores channel. I haven't made a video in a while. My voice just cracked there. That was disgusting. And so I wanted to make a video, but I wasn't sure what to really talk about. Today's topic is what we can learn from Dane Cook's Myspace. Maybe I'll find a better title. What I mean by this is how Dane Cook got famous and grew to be like the #1 comedian of 2006, basically all through Myspace. I heard Bert Kreischer talking about this, and it really kind of jumped out at me because I noticed a lot of famous people, not just comedians, but a lot of actors, musicians, they don't engage with their fans.
Think about Rogan. What he did, he broke the fucking game. When he decided...
It's not a comparison. They're all different.
No comparison.
Well, no, but I'm saying what Dane did was just as effective as what Rogan did.
Oh, yeah, no, right. So Dane broke the mold. Joe broke the mold. Dude, Schultz is breaking the fucking mold.
Correct.
You guys broke the mold. When this podcast popped and everyone was like, dude, Fighter and the Kid's getting ... down. Fighter and the Kid ... Because like at the time,
Fighter comedian at the time,
dude,
cage fighter, dirty comedian.
It was
turned comedian.
Two dudes doing a podcast. Everyone was doing the solo mode. Everyone was like, Tom and Christina were doing them, but like me, Joey, Ari, Duncan, everyone was doing the solo mode, and you guys showed up. That was a fucking game changer, dude. I hope to God I live long enough to read a book about what has happened in comedy from because I mean just my perspective of getting in. And when I started, I didn't know people didn't do the road. No one did the road. You lived in New York or you lived in LA.
They just stayed in New York.
No, they were just road comics. There were road comics like the Chinaman and J Medicine Hat. They were road dudes. And Kirk Nolan. There was a guy named, oddly enough, Jim Brewer, who's not the same Jim Brewer.
Sure.
Road guy. All these road guys did the road. And then you had New York comics who would kind of do some like in Long Island and New York, up and down the coast, but they weren't going in technically the funny modes. And then everything changed, and like David Spade would do Tempe Improv, and I would see that and I would go, oh wow. Then they offer you to do the road, and you're like, wow. Because what happened is the Irvine Improvs opened like 13 clubs. The Funny Bones opened like 20 clubs, and they just started blowing up the road.
Whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the platform is, a lot of people don't engage with their fans. I even heard Joe Rogan say he never reads comments on YouTube or anything like that, any articles about him. He never reads it.
But hey, man, that was fun. Don't read the comments.
Yeah.
Don't read the comments.
No, don't.
And Donnell just dove right into that comments, and he was on a deep spiral of mental illness for several days.
Yeah, he said, man, I kept saying I interrupt, son. Yeah, yeah, I heard all about it. We was on tour after that. He was traumatized.
He got shook. I told him, stay out of there. Don't read that shit. You're the same person. You don't want to be affected by those people.
No, you don't.
No, because they just want to bring you down to their level. They're miserable.
But whoever wrote that comment that said Dave looks like he stinks is probably going to watch this and be like, nailed it. So congratulations, motherfucker. And I can't wait to read your comment about me commenting on your comment. You're in the big time, bitch.
So I think what Dane Cook got right and really helped him elevate his success is the fact that he was so adamant on replying to every single fan on MySpace. If you sent Dane Cook a message on MySpace, you got a reply.
Dane Cook paid $25,000 for his first website.
$35,000. I had $40,000 to my name.
Really?
100% honest. Barry tried to talk me out of it. He said, "Why do you need this, buddy? What is this?" My first manager. I said, "This is it. This is the wave of the future, man." I knew. I was a big geek. I was into tech, and I knew with the video game stuff. So what did I do? I parlayed that into not only the DaneCook.com website, but MySpace and Kazaa, LimeWire, Napster, any place that people were being communicative and collaborative online. I spent all day, every day for years and years writing everybody back, posting links.
Napster
Napster
was the thing that really fucking gave you a huge bump. Because when I went on there for the first time, by the way, I went on probably 2001 is the first time I ever even heard of Napster. Yep. And it was only because of you. I went on, I didn't understand how to get the music off onto my listening devices. And I was having to chat with people to figure out, like, I had to figure out how to chat with people, then figure out how to, you and Mitch Hedberg own Napster.
Well, Mitch was another guy that stuff was, anytime I would upload, I'd see his stuff. And I felt like the web stuff, it was interesting because Rogan actually was the other guy that had a great website. Joe
was-
had one
yeah.
of the early websites, and people always say, Joe was in many ways I think he was so busy with his career at that point.
Yeah.
He had like TV stuff going on that I don't know if he put the same amount of time I was, because I was like a cottage industry writing thousands of people every week. But I used to always look at Joe's and say, this is another guy who gets it, you know, and obviously Joe gets it. He's one of the most entrepreneurial comedians and, you know, moguls of his.
Both you guys are literally lighthouses. Like, just guys doing it their own way, doing it before everyone else, and following shit that... The cool thing is you guys look at things as consumers. So, like, Joe, I believe Joe looks at his podcast as a fan of shit that interests him.
Right.
Fuck everything else.
It was that simple. And he still lives by that today. He said he loves his fans so much, and he spends so much time replying to emails and messages and everything that, it really solidifies his character. It shows that he cares. And I think that's why he got so famous back in 2006. He was the first one to really capture that social media audience, right? If you added Dane Cook as a friend on MySpace, he accepted. He accepted right away. And it really set him apart from everyone else that was in the industry and in the game at the time. What can we learn from this, and how does it apply today? Well, I think the mindset right now is that, especially for small creators like myself, we get a lot of negative comments. So if you're in a similar position as me, maybe you have, 1,000 subscribers, or you're trying to build a following, maybe if you look at the mean comments and the negativity, you get discouraged. I know people were telling me how bad my videos were at the start, and I would like their comments. I would heart their comments, because at least they're leaving a comment, right? It's showing that they watch the video and they watch enough to at least have an opinion on it. So that really stood out to me, and I think that's one of the things I'm trying to follow in Dane Cook's steps. Is I'm always replying to every single comment, and I'm going to continue as I grow, and I believe it's helped me grow. So if I reply to someone's comment, they come back to the video, right? It gets that an extra view, and they rewatch maybe a part of the video or something like that, and they reply to my reply. So essentially, you're building up the audience. You're building up the views. And we can do this on more... Why does my voice keep cracking? Fuck! I think this trick really works on YouTube and on TikTok. If you have any inspiration to make videos on TikTok or kind of grow your following on TikTok... By the way, I'm on TikTok under CameronExplores. I make a bunch of weird videos on there. Cool. If you have some aspiration to grow your TikTok, I think this is the best way to do it. Start to produce videos. Don't care about the quality. It doesn't matter if it's perfect, or it doesn't even have to be that good. The TikTok algorithm will find your audience for you. So you just got to keep producing those videos and let the algorithm find those people that are going to like it and comment on it, and then just reply and engage with them as much as possible. I follow those people back that comment on my videos, right? Just so that it's like they know that I'm a real person, I'm engaging with them, and yeah, so that's been my strategy that I learned from Dane Cook. So really not that big of a video. I don't even think I can get this one monetized or anything like that. It has to be like over 8 minutes. I just wanted to produce something, as this channel hasn't had a video in like a month. I've been super busy. But thank you for watching this video. Thanks for sticking around right to the end. I have this small company where I sell socks online. It's links. I'll put it in the description if you're into socks and animals.